In an effort to slow the spread of COVID-19 across Virginia, new restrictions from Governor Ralph Northam went into effect overnight. The announcement marked the first statewide reopening rollback since Virginia began loosening restrictions in June. Those measures in place include a reduction in public and private gatherings in both indoor and outdoor settings to 25. The previous cap was 250. The governor also expanded the mask mandate. All Virginians ages 5 and over are now required to wear face coverings. There is also an on-site alcohol curfew of 10 p.m. The sale, consumption, and possession of alcohol is prohibited after that in restaurants, bars, breweries, and tasting rooms. Area businesses shared with Kristen Gallant how they think the new restrictions will impact their bottom lines.
It's a sight businesses on State Street in Bristol know all too well. Once again, those businesses on the Virginia side of State Street are having to follow stricter mandates than those businesses here on the Tennessee side.
Our statewide percent positivity is going up, and we're seeing more and more people hospitalized with this virus.
New mandates by Virginia Governor Ralph Northam have businesses in Bristol, Virginia concerned about what the future holds.
Another closure. I feel like that's coming, and I just really don't know that small businesses around here can handle it again.
The owner of the trading shop on State has already seen a decrease in business during the first wave of mandate enforcements at the beginning of the year.
People here, most of them are tourists, so they definitely come in confused on the different rules and all when we have to, try to enforce something that's different than across the street.
With the new restrictions, not enforcing the rules could lead to a fine for businesses.
As far as the enforcement aspect, it goes through the Virginia Department of Health. It is classifiable as a Class 1 misdemeanor if you break the mask guidelines.
I don't know how us as a business can say like you do or you don't have it without a doctor's note. So I don't know how we're going to make people wear a mask.
Restaurants and other public venues are now seeing the biggest change when it comes to these restrictions.
Virginia doesn't differentiate between bars and restaurants. And then it'll affect social gatherings. It cuts them from 250 to 25 people. So there will be some issues with that, I'm sure.
And now businesses cannot sell alcohol after 10 p.m. Bristol, Virginia bars and restaurants are now worried they're not going to be able to compete with others across the street in Tennessee. And you can find Governor Northam's full address right now on WJHL.com. Reporting in Bristol on State Street, Kristen Gallant, News Channel 11.
Governor Northam's office says Virginia is averaging 1,500 new COVID-19 cases per day, up from a statewide peak of about 1,200 in May. The governor said he put the new health measures in place to prevent the health crisis from getting worse.